Toriko, chapter 367. Look, I literally just read the chapter and then I just started recording. Like it's been less than 20 seconds since I just read the chapter, and I don't know whether to be mad, to expect, like I expected it, I didn't want it, and I'm mad about it. But the way it happened makes sense, but I'm still mad about it. So, you know what? Let me just let me just work my way through my feelings, and let me just try and power through this. So, during the last chapter, Jiro grabbed a life orb from the Nishra who he shook the moisture out of, and because of that, that's what saved him from his head being cut off. So he hits Acacia with a million knocking. He knocks his entire bodily movements except for his mouth because he wants to ask him a question. He wants to know if anything from their past involving Acacia was real. If the love that they had when they were cooking, if the tears that he shed when Rose died, if that was real. And Acacia, he has machine gun tongue. Why does he have that? Why does he have that? Like, it's not like he has hungry space. I mean, he has that ability worse than hungry space. But why can he have Why does he have multiple tongues? That's weird. And he uses it to reverse his knocking. So before he finishes reversing his knocking, Jiro's like, grand knocking, and he's already done. He not only got his arm caught, not only did Neo stop the grand knocking and absorb it, but he neutralized it on both himself and the planet. And then Acacia takes his arm and shoves it down Jiro's throat and goes reverse damage knocking. So this this is where so we saw in the last chapter that when you get hit, not I think it was either the last chapter or the chapter before, is when I'm so frustrated I cannot focus clearly. I'm gonna just have to power through. I'm just one take. Fuck it, yo. When Jiro got hit with significant damage, he performed a knocking on the damage to neutralize it. That didn't mean that he didn't get hurt. It means that he didn't feel the full brunt of the damage. So apparently, when you do that, the damage never dissipates. It is merely stopped in its tracks. It would be like Neo from the Matrix stopping the bullets. But that doesn't mean that the bullets have stopped. It just means that it doesn't mean that the bullets have lost momentum. It just means that the bullets have stopped for now. If you don't continuously stop them and they lose momentum, they're just going to keep going. And if he had stopped, it would have killed him. And it does. Acacia killed Jiro due to the fact that Jiro ever got hurt in his lifetime. Now, obviously, Jiro is not the type of person who would use something like a damage knocking on something that is less than a fatal attack. Either something that is fatal or crippling. So, they've lived for hundreds of years. Throughout the hundreds of years that Jiro has been alive, all the damage just hit him at once and he imploded. His body was warping and it imploded. That's terrifying. That's so terrifying. That's one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen. I don't think I honestly cannot think. That's so vicious. That's worse than cars being sent into outer space in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and losing the spark of thought. That's so dirty. Oh, that's so dirty. Like, I'm not. So Jiro's done. The best, because Jiro wasn't eaten by Neo. He still exists. He's probably a food spirit. So he still exists, which is good. But unless like Don Slime back in Blue Grill can make him a new body, Jiro's done. It's over. And I'm mad about that for several reasons, but I'm mostly mad that it's one chapter. And the worst part was at the end when he's about to die, Acacia is just like, those tears were fake. And I'm, oh, you fucking piece of shit. Like, why is Acacia just evil? Like, she's just pure fucking evil. Like, he didn't have to tell him that. But he fucked with his soul. Just literally. And Jiro's dying wish. The last thing that Jiro says is for him not to tell that everything was fake to Midora. Because Midora still holds on to it. Midora's remembrance of his family, of what it was like to be loved, is the only thing honestly keeping Midora sane at this point. So if he loses that, he's lost everything. And there's nothing going to stopping him from going on a rampage. Jiro is such a great big brother that the only thing he wants is to, even as dying, is to protect his younger brother. Damn. This is just dirty. Like, Acacia is so evil. He's such an asshole. Like, such a fucking asshole. He didn't have to do that. He just did it to just taunt him. He just taunted him. And it's so getting me tight right now. Yeah, damn. So, the last thing is Midora. We go back to Midora v. Yo, I can't even, yo, man. We go back to the Midora fight, and it's close to being done. It looks like, yo, the man is talking some shit, and he says he can take down Midora. If we lose another brother right now, I'm gonna really be pissed. Like, yo, do not tell me the 3 big guns got taken out so easily, yo. So Setsuno is gonna die. Like, Setsuno is probably gonna go after Acacia and just die because of it. Fuck. Yo. Well, fuck it. My day is ruined. Fuck. Like, rate, subscribe. I'll see y'all for the next. I can't even.